Hello, welcome back to the water. My name is Beast, and today we're back with... Hello, goodbye. Just a little heads up, this is something I need to talk about, I feel. So, I'm sure you noticed the fact that, Astral Chain is finally out. And I very much want to buy that. There's only one problem. If I buy Astral Chain, I will most likely not have enough money for another game. And I feel that I'm gonna be able to finish this game within the next few weeks. The next 2 weeks at least. At the very least. Which offers a problem. Because in order to buy Astral Chain, I already have to wait for my monthly allowance, and after I get that, it'll only leave me with 15 euros. Because I can't split the price with someone else currently, so that's just the question. Should I just wait to get Astral Chain, or should I get another game? I will make another video where it's just, hey, these are the options, and put a poll there. But yeah, it's just that's just the problem I have. I get a monthly 30 euros allowance, and that's it. Well, I'm still looking for apprenticeship. I'm gonna have to actually file for being unemployed very soon, so I actually get the money. So yeah, that's a problem I'm currently faced with. So yeah, I'll have to think about what to do, because I really like how Astral Chain looks, so I really want that. But at the same time, I don't want to have a big pause in my uploads, because I really enjoy making these videos. And honest to God, if I could somehow record Astral Chain, I would do that immediately. But I can't. You see, because if I actually could record Astral Chain, I would have enough money to get all the equipment you need in order to record off a Switch. And if I had that equipment, I wouldn't have to face this current problem. So yeah, that's my current predicament. So I'll happily accept any advice from y'all on how to do this. Anyways, I could simply feign ignorance. Last thing was literally just a choice. How am I supposed to answer? Yeah, let's actually go back here. You have to choice, pretend like I know her. Super could feign knowing her and answer with something like, fine, huh? You've been doing Sue-chan. If Tobokaito knew her, then I need to act accordingly. I should talk carefully and see if I can get any useful information out of her. It's not exactly risk-free, but it's my only option. Well, I'm a secret agent, so I should be capable of pulling this off. Fine, how have you been, Sue? 100% natural sounding perfection! At least I think.
Sue-chanは禁止。
Ah.
それを許しているのはメイだけ。すぐりって呼んで。
Yeah, that does sound alright.
そうよ。カイとすぐりって呼んでたじゃない。
Right, that's what I called you. Sorry, my mind just blanked for a second there.
もう忘れっぽいな。あ、あれ覚えてる？灯籠流しの時。
Now there's a brand new detail. The floating lanterns?
灯籠流し、綺麗だったよね。
I think they were... Yeah?
そうだったそうだった。カイトってそういうのわからなかったよね。かっけーとかっこ悪いが基準だったよね。
This gives you a better picture of who this Tobokaito she knew was. Seems he was a pretty laid back and easygoing fellow. Yeah, that sounds about right. Girl's pretty important. Take my clothes, for example. They look pretty drab on first glance, but check out the lining. Pretty flamboyant, right? That's one thing special about this brand's design, and they're the next hottest thing. A very influential person in the Morino fashion industry told me that. Quite the lukewarm reaction. Guess everyone has a definition of cool. Tomokato likely wasn't the type of person who was interested in wearing stylish or fashionable clothes. His definition of cool was something more classical, casual or classic. Sorry, I was just getting around. Sure. In what way?
カイトはちょっと変わったのかなって思って。だってファッションとかこだわりなかったし。
Yep. I still don't honestly. I'm just sharing something neat someone told me. Oh goodness. The situation is taking a turn for the worse. I need to fix this, but can I at this point?
カイト、私のこと覚えてる？
Yeah, of course.
私たちどこで出会ったっけ？
Sorry, you'll have to remind me. Here comes the smack. This is really awkward.
そっか。
But what do you see? The cute face of hers is turning bright red. Not out of embarrassment, oh no. She's red with anger. You can tell her blood is boiling. Ka? Whap! Tear-filled eyes, she lifts her hand. She swings her arm like a whip, her palm tearing through the air before making forceful impact with my face. What?! By the time I realize what just happened, I'm already lying face down on the ground. That makes it sound like he did a fucking flip. I hear two familiar voices around me. That's right, I got slapped out of nowhere and blacked out. Even if it was a surprise attack, that is rather embarrassing. How long have I been out? I have no idea. Nah, I'm dead. Just make sure they play smooth jazz on my fucking. But funeral. I was like burial. No, wait, burial isn't the word. Funeral. That was it. I hear a frantic voice and begrudgingly open my heavy eyelids. Hey?
よかったです。ちゃんと目を覚ましてくれました。安心したよ、本当に。
First thing I see is an unfamiliar ceiling and two girls peering down at me with worry-filled gazes. One of them is May. The other is that girl who slapped me unconscious. Natsume-Route.
そうだよ、カイト。
You're May's friend.
はい。お友達のスーちゃんです。
Right.
ごめんね、カイト。思いっきり叩いちゃって。痛かったよね。
Fine. But anyways, I was hoping to continue our conversation from earlier. I dropped her and tried to get an overview of the situation while simultaneously stalling for time. There's one certain thing that I must complete as soon as possible. That being to cut the unknown ties that connect Suguri with Tobukato. Regardless of who the real Tobukato is or was, I have to keep my identity hidden for this mission, meaning that this connection poses a very real threat to my success in that matter. Mrs. Natsume-Route, I'm sorry, but I think you have the wrong person.
人違い?
I can at least assure you I'm not the Tobukato you knew. I visited the city twice before, but I can't recall ever seeing your face.
来たのが3回目? それじゃ住んでいたことは。
Oh, I think I just shared the name of this guy you were thinking of.
そうなんだ。ないんだね。それじゃ人違いだ。間違いないよ。
I feel really fucking bad now! I honest to God wish I went for the fucking Natsume and Mei route first, so I didn't feel this horrible when doing this again. I'm sorry to get your hopes up for nothing, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm not him.
安心？
I'd rather not be the guy responsible for making you cry your eyes out.
カイトくんはこういう人なんですよ、スーちゃん。
Sorry I drank some iced tea. Getting a bit thirsty there. Anyways. Huh?
そうかそうか。それでメイと一緒にいたってことね。はい、そういうことなんです。
I don't know what kind of understanding you two came to, but if you could fill me in, that'd be great.
ごめんごめん。それじゃ改めて紹介しますね。お友達のスーちゃんです。
Do you just want me to call you Sue?
ダメ。その呼び方で呼ばれるのはメイだけで十分。
Seems to be permitting her to use that nickname very reluctantly. Alright, I'll just call you Suguri then.
そうね。よろしくカイト。
Nice to meet you too.
保健の先生が戻ってきたみたいですよ。
Oh, all good now. Nothing hurts or anything.
ダメですよ。ちゃんと見てもらってください。
I can't possibly say no to that smile. Probably nothing, but oh well. I'll be a good boy and let the school nurse look at me. Wait a second. After Sister Therese's introduction, I face my new class and greet them. My name is Tomokato. Nice to meet you. Give a bow and hear two pairs of hands clapping. It's Yukishiro-mei and Saotome Suguri. After a slight delay, the rest of the class joins them in welcoming me.
皆さん、トーブ君と仲良くしてあげてください。
Take my seat and we receive a few announcements. After a few minutes, Sister Therese leaves the room to prepare for first period. As soon as she's gone, half of the entire class is crowded around my desk. Wait a second.
カイト君、今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Me too. Already counting my blessings that I got in your class.
私はカイトが転入生って聞いてピンときたわよ。シスターが教頭先生と話しているのを聞いちゃってたから、1ヶ月遅れで入ってくる転入生がいるって。
Yeah, it was a sudden decision. That's why I'm coming in so late into the semester.
俺、岩清水宗則。よろしく。
Oops. Oh, hey. Yeah, nice to meet you, Iwashimizu.
東部って連邦出身って言ってたけど、どのあたりに住んでたんだ？
At the capital, basically. All sorts of people are coming up to talk to me. It feels so nostalgic. It's like I already know these people and we're friends. I really did luck out getting put in this class. Venture Academy is a school for the smartest of the smart. The entrance exam is not something just anyone can pass. The classes themselves reflect that level of difficulty, just like I expected. I really would have liked some time to prep before coming here. Because it was so short notice, I wasn't given that luxury. Keeping up with classes, I'm finding is honestly a struggle. Hey, are you free right now?
はい。何でしょうか？
Yeah, I was wondering about this part here. Can you explain to me?
ああ、ここはですね。
She points to the section of the textbook and begins explaining it to me in a clear and easy to understand manner. Having friends on your first day of school really comes in handy during situations like this.
そういうことです。
Okay. I remember learning it during my time in basic training, but I've since then forgotten it. When it comes to Japanese, all schools teach the same fundamentals. But the difficulty level certainly seems to be higher here.
前のところでは習わなかったのですか？
Yeah, it came back to me while you were explaining it. I think I did, but it's just the textbooks here but it's just the textbook here is more difficult to read.
同じ日本でもそういうところが違ってくるんですね。
And I'm pretty sure there are similar differences in the UPJ.
そうなのですか？
My parents got transferred around a lot because of work, so I moved off them as a kid. I lived pretty much everywhere in North Japan, and even the South for a short while. So I guess you could say I have experience with schools everywhere. All lies, of course. However, having a backstory allows the fictional character Tobukaito to be more believable. It was something they hastily put together when assigning me this mission. I have to admit, it was very convenient to have such detailed information ready and at my disposal. Almost quintessential if you want to assume false identity. Oh yeah, we have history next period. I'm kinda looking forward to seeing how they teach Japanese history here.
日本史も違うんですか？
Depending on the region, it can. The Bakumatsu period in particular can vary wildly. I'm really curious what they say about it here in Morno.
へえ。カイトくんって好奇心旺盛ですね。
You think so?
はい、そう思います。
It's a bit embarrassing for me. I vaguely feel like May is complimenting me. That's for me, Kirito! It is now lunch break. There was a fucking cat there in the minigame. So many people. Compared to the cafeteria at basic training, or any of the military facilities I've been at, it's on the smaller side, but still big enough to comfortably fit around 200 people. The crowd I see now, however, seems to exceed that capacity.
すごいですよね。圧倒されます。
Isn't it like this every day though?
私たちはお弁当ですから。
She flashes me the cute bag she has her lunchbox stored in. Oh well, thanks for going out of your way to come here with me.
いえいえ。メイ、早く席取っとこうよ。カイトの分も取っておくからね。
Thanks! Suguri impatiently walks off to go find our seats without even catching my reply.
では私も。
Lunchbox in hand, May also walks off. Well, first, I think I need to get in line to procure my meal ticket. After getting my food, I find May and Suguri sit down on my seat and hand them both the tea I got for them. Thanks for saving me a seat.
いえいえ。カイトくんもお茶ありがとう。
Oh, it was nothing. Then I place in front of each of them a cup of cafeteria's special made pudding.
わあ、ありがとう。気が利くね。これ美味しいんだ。
It was cheap, so I figured why not. The fact that I felt so relaxed and welcome in a new class full of complete strangers was in large part due to these two. So I wanted to express that gratitude in some way, even if it was just something simple like this. Of course, the added benefit of it being something small is they all graciously accept it without thinking much of it. Well then. Bon appetit!
はい、いただきます。いただきます。
Take a mouthful of the fried vegetables from my meal set B and chew thoroughly. Oh, what's this taste?
味付け合わないんですか？
Oh, it just struck me as the kind of taste you'd find wherever you go.
どういうことでしょう？
It reminds me a bit of the food I had in the cafeteria at one of my old schools.
それは良かったですね。
Why do you think so?
今までと同じご飯を食べられるってことじゃないですか。
I suppose so. He sure seems to believe in that. Part about the cafeteria being from an old school was a lie, by the way. I was actually talking about the one at basic training. Tasting this brought back memories of the food I ate there. For cafeterias such as these, food needs to be cheap and made in bulk quantities, so it's always possible that they simply receive from the same large supplier. Just out of curiosity, do you fix your lunches by yourselves?
私はそうだよ。家族の分も一緒にね。
Well, that's neat. I was a little surprised to hear that Suguri cooks. She didn't strike me as the type.
その「へ」ってのはこいつが料理なんて意外だって意味でしょう。
No way, I wasn't thinking that. That being, of course, a lie.
嘘ね。だってみんなそういう反応なんだもん。わかってるわよ。ガサツな女の子が実は家庭的って意外性があっていいでしょ。
Definitely does.
仕方なく作ってるだけだからせめて得した気分にならないとね。スーちゃんはガサツじゃないですよ。それに家族思いですからみんなわかってると思います。またそうやってすぐ人を褒める。恥ずかしいんだからね。
May looks at her embarrassed friend with a pleasant smile. I think I've gotten a good grasp of their relationship dynamic. Suguri is powerless against May's genuine kindness. What about you, May? Do you make your lunches?
私のはダンディーなおじさまが作りました。
He's a what?
ダンディーなおじさまです。
Who even is this dandy uncle gentleman, dude? Some new comedian trying to make his debut?
違います。おじさまはおじさまです。
Look towards Suguri for
ベン
answers.
チにいるお手伝いさんだよ。執事さんかな。
She has a butler?
お手伝いさんです。かっこいいんですよ。
That's where the dandy gentleman comes from.
それはおじさまがそう呼べというので呼んで。
So I take it this guy is a bit of an oddball.
かっこいい人なのは確かよ。ダンディーでナイスミドルなのよ。
Oh, so he's an attractive man in his 40s. Got it.
おじさまは料理もうまいんです。
Oh, interesting. I peer into May's lunchbox and deem that she's telling the truth based on the array of colors I see.
ほら、これはイカさんウインナーです。
Aren't those usually octopus shaped?
イカです。足が10本あります。頭の形もこの通りです。
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
はい。和菓子職人さんもびっくりです。
The fact that this man can carve out a perfect squid-shaped wiener with a kitchen knife is quite the impressive feat. But May talking him up so much is impressive in its own right. The chef must be one happy man if the girl he cooks for is this delighted.
いいなあ。あんな人にお弁当作ってもらえるなんて。スーちゃんのためならいつでも作るって言ってました。さすがに遠慮しちゃうわよ。家のお弁当だってあるし。
It would seem that this dandy gentleman has no shortage of passionate fans. But for me personally, he's the kind of guy I would rather avoid if anything.
どうぞお一つ。転入祝いです。
Thank you very much. I can't tell if she was joking with me or not. But anyway, I finished my rice off alongside the wonderful squid-shaped wiener that has been gifted to me. Finished with my meal, I just put down my chopsticks. Right, done eating.
早いです。
Huh? Completely wolfed down the entirety of my cafeteria meal before the two of them have even finished half of their tiny homemade lunches.
もう食べたの？うわ、ほんとだ。ご飯一粒も残してない。すごいです。ひょっとして早食いのプロの方ですか？
Professional eater. Is that even an actual profession? Oh, wait a sec. Didn't I have this conversation before, somewhere? There's something strange about it. Something that feels very familiar. Where was it? Should honestly chew my food a bit more properly.
そうよ。ですね。
Appears I've developed a bit of a... I've developed a habit of wolfing down my food as fast as I can. Nobody had ever pointed it out to me as anything strange. None of my fellow recruits' basic training, nor my current military colleagues. I honestly didn't expect such a reaction out of the two of them. Try to eat slower from now on. Definitely. Takeaway here seems to be that it's terribly hard for one to realize their own bad habits. Wolf is now out for... Wolf? Ha! School is now out for the day! Our afternoon class after lunch was PE. Being from the military, it probably goes without saying that I'm more physically fit than the average person. So I first observed everyone for a bit, then adjusted myself accordingly. Thankfully, I managed to not stick out at all. Had I been giving it my all, I probably would have caused an uproar. Some people like me work out and exercise every day. Others don't. The difference between the two of them is more than likely fairly noticeable. The PE teacher scolded me a bit, telling me I ought to take this more seriously. People might actually be able to notice that I'm not giving it my all. I need to remain vigilant from here on out. Keeping my identity secret is proving to be much more exhausting than I imagined. Alright, guess I'll head home.
ドーブくん、ちょっといいかしら。
Sure, what is it, sister? She walks over to me and places some papers atop my desk.
はい、これを読んでおいてね。
Look at the title of the first paper on the stack, which reads, Information regarding extracurricular activities. Top-rated stuff, I'm assuming?
転入生に渡すことになってるの。一応転入前に説明は受けていると思うけど。
Yes, it was. They said joining was strictly voluntary.
任意だけど、やっておいて損はないと思うわ。転入生だと特にね。
Why is
部
that?
活に入った方が顔見知りが増えるから。あ、でも、トーブくんなら必要ないかもね。初日なのに随分とクラスに馴染んでいるから。
Yeah.
とりあえず、その書類は読んでおいて。興味があったら見学もいいわよ。各部には転入生が入ってきたという話は通っているから。
Alright. I'll do that if I find anything.
はい。それじゃあまた明日。
Their business completed, she then exits the classroom. Yeah, more than likely, that's just something she's required to say to all new students. Nothing to worry about in that case. Anyways, now to finally go home. Speaking of extracurriculars, I wonder if Mei and Suguri do anything. Mei said Suguri is a former member of the handball team, so does that mean she currently isn't a part of anything? Consider asking her, but a quick look around tells me that she isn't in the classroom at the moment. At that moment, the door opens and I spot Mei out in the hallway. She's talking with someone. They're wearing the same colored ribbon that we are, but I don't recognize her face, so they must be from a different class.
はい。ありがとうございました。
Her talk seems to be over. The other person walks away while Mei stays where she is. After waving goodbye, she walks back inside the classroom.
待っててくれたのでしょうか。
No worries, I wasn't. Anyways, I wanted to ask you, Mei, are you in any extracurriculars?
やってません。帰宅部です。
Alright, the going home club. Essentially a joke term used to refer to those who don't do anything after school, aka the people who choose to laze around at home, watch anime, and do other unproductive things. Someone once gave me that extremely self-deprecating definition.
あれって何でしょう。
No, never mind. So if you're not in the club, then what do you... Oh, I forgot you. Have your volunteer work.
はい。それもあります。
She uses her free time outside of school to do volunteer work. In all honesty, what she's doing is probably more productive than anything any clubs
カイ
do.
ト君、部活に入るのですか？
Just three said I should, but I'm not sure what I want to do. By participating in a club or doing a sport, I can build lasting relationships and enjoy the feeling of being part of a team. I've been told that and experienced it firsthand. I also think it would be beneficial taking my mission into account. That is, living the life of Tobukaito, student of the academy. But I know my mission won't always be this simple. I'll be assigned additional tasks eventually. I'm afraid that club responsibilities might interfere with that.
トブ、部活動に興味があるようだな。
Whoa, where'd you come from?
ついさっき戻ってきた。シスターを探していたのだが、いい話を聞いたので話し。
Oops. Something interesting? What was that?
部活動だ。探しているそうだな。
No, really. Sister Therese said you'd join one, but I'm
ならば、お前に勧めたい部活がある。
not sure I trust you. Can't pinpoint exactly why, but I'm getting bad vibes about this.
スポーツ全般得意そうなお前のことだから、運動部とか考えているだろうが、それは天主堂学院の素人が持ちがちな浅はかな考えだ。
Well, I technically am an outsider?
何を隠そう天主堂学院は、いや、森の特別区は文化レベルの高さでも世界に知れ渡っている。
Yeah, I knew that.
運動ばかりに目を向けて脳みそが筋肉で埋め尽くされてしまったらもったいない。それでは天主堂学院に留学に来た意味がない。よって俺は文化部を進めようと思う。
Oh, you make some good points. Still sounds like pretty bogus coming from his mouth.
俺がレベルの高い文化部を紹介してやろう。
Oh, really? I'm listening.
隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会だ。
The society for what?
隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会だ。舌を噛みそうな名前だが、訓練次第で滑るように言うことができるぞ。
Are you the club president?
なぜわかった？
Well, your passion for this unseen big titty, whatever, is plain as day.
いかにもその通り。
How many members are in this secret society? Enough to be a legitimate club?
頭部を入れて4人になる。あと1人でノルマ達成だ。
Two others? Man, calling me surprised. Tensure Academy is no ordinary school, that's for sure. Oh, do you have a supervisor?
シスターに頼もうと思っている。
Wow, I can't imagine the reaction she'd give you.
ということで、俺の元に来い。どうしとむよ。
Take May's hand and head towards the door. I need to just pretend Iwashimizu doesn't exist. He and that club with the weird-ass name. Where's Suguri at?
ハンドボール部に行きました。
I thought she wasn't a member of the team.
スーちゃん、あの通りのお人柄ですから、元部員でも仲良く練習しているのです。
Ah, okay. Wait a second. Part of me wants to ask why she even quit in the first place, but I don't want to bother May with those questions. Asking Suguri directly is probably a better idea.
ところで、岩清水くんは
I don't know, completely forgot.
部活の勧誘でした。隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会はいいのですか？すごい勧めてましたよ。どうしました？
Iwashimizu Munenori, you beautiful bastard!
はい？何がでしょうか？
That man, among men just made the pure and innocent May utter such a dirty, vulgar phrase as Big Titty! Oh! He has my respect. Well, just a little.
はあ、どういうことでしょう？
He's one clever son of a bitch, that's for sure. How does he have such an incredible talent for the most pointless of things? I've ended up here in my quest to avoid Iwashimizu for the rest of the day. The plan for the afternoon is to maybe check out some clubs and teams and see what I think. Okay. If I decide to do anything, my number one concern is making sure my identity is kept hidden. That probably kicks out anything involving physical activity. Having to constantly and intentionally perform below your level isn't fun. First-hand experience of that from the PE class today. So with sports off the list, I'm left with one other option. I have to do something arts and science related.
カイトくん、文化部回ってみますか?
I was just thinking that actually.
では、そうしましょうか。
You coming with?
はい、もちろん。
She agrees readily with a smile. Generosity and consideration seem to be the default in May's mind. Thanks, I'm ready to go if you are. May and I thus go check out some clubs together. Since I don't have anything in particular I want to do, I start off with the big clubs. The goal is to become an active member of this academy, so the more people I know, the better. Also, being part of large groups makes it harder to catch people's attention. Just what I'm looking for. Everything based on member count means less clubs I have to visit. The group with the most members is the school's brass band. Supposedly the only extracurricular related to arts and science that constantly gains members. This kind of popularity is what the sports teams would kill for. After asking around, I discovered that the most popular arts and science club this semester is the astronomy club. Supposedly a current TV show that was really popular featured an astronomy club, that's why. Man, we've been at this for quite some time. Already getting dark out.
仕方ないです。これから1年以上やるかもしれない部活ですから、慎重に選ばないとです。
Thanks for sticking around with me. Fortunately, the one thing I discovered from visiting all these clubs is that I honestly don't care for many of them. Wait a second. The high member ones, for the most part, are, for the most part, majority girls. Stick out like a sore thumb there. Also, since these clubs are related to science and arts, many of the members are crazy serious about it on a level that I wouldn't be able to replicate. Checking them out firsthand really hit it home that these clubs were not for beginners. I would no doubt struggle to keep up. They all seem pretty demanding, and I don't want to do something too time demanding and have my grades slip as a result.
難しいですね。また明日探しましょう。
Yeah, that'd be good.
ところで、岩清水くんが勧めてくれたところはいいんですか?
She brings up the one thing I wanted her not to bring up at all costs. Supposedly, they don't even have an advisor yet. If they actually get somewhere, maybe I'll consider it.
そうですね。名前何でしたっけ?
No clue, I forgot too. I'm ready to lie as many times as it takes to never have to hear about that club again. I'll also change the subject while I'm at it. I was wondering, May, have you ever done any extracurriculars?
はい。こっちに来てすぐに教会にお世話になっていたので。
I was slightly confused there because she said something about hi. That usually is yeah. Ah, okay, so I've been helping Sister Threes all that time. Guess it's gotta be basically like an extracurricular to you by now, right?
そうですね。でも部活みたいにきつくないですよ。遊びに行っておしゃべりしていろいろ教えてもらってます。それで奉仕活動と言ってもらえるので得した気分です。
I can tell she truly believes that by the joyful smile on her face. Huh. That's one way of thinking about it.
考え方?
Nothing, just ignore me. I don't think I'd ever be able of I'd ever be capable of spinning it like that. But maybe that's why it comes naturally to her. Simply who she is. Huh? I don't fucking care. I don't fucking know, I mean. Like, my mind just kind of went on autopilot because tired for a second. Following day. School is now out for the day. It's day 2 of my club quest. I have my partner from yesterday, May, with me, as well as Suguri and Iwashimizu.
なあなあ、どうしとぶよ。
Please never call me brother ever again.
隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会に見学に来ないか？
I'll pass.
あとはどこに行くの？
Do you have any recommendations?
カイトが何をしたいのかがわかんないからな。
Main thing I'm looking for is a club where I don't have to work my ass off.
初めからそれだと真剣にやってる人に失礼でしょ？
I guess you're right. She has a valid point. Can't mad at my mind. I won't join a club.
いいの？いいんですか？
You two aren't in any clubs either, are you?
私は家の手伝いがあるからね。
Well, I did come here to study, so I think it'd be a bad idea to waste all my time on club stuff. The clubless life is the life of me.
それもいいかもしれません。まあね、やりたくないのにやってもしょうがない。
Alright, ready to leave, girls? We can go somewhere to eat, chat it up, and have a grand old time doing a whole bunch of nothing.
散々な言い方ね。森のを知るにはいい方法だと思います。そっか、メイも合衆国出身だもんね。私はその辺わからないわ。
Oh, you're from UPJ, May?
はい。連邦出身の友達ができたのは嬉しいです。
Pleasure's all mine. Wait a second. My ear's itchy. Truthfully, I'm from the UPJ just like her. Having to lie your way through everyday life isn't fun. A certain girl stands before a door and knocks before being told to come in by her superior. The girl enters the office with a stiff and orderly step. Stiff and orderly steps.
参りました。
Oh, we're finally getting to see what the fuck her actual mission is. The man eyes her in silence. She begins to inquire further, unfazed by his daunting gaze.
どのような要件でしょうか。
This is the office of the director of the National Security Bureau, which is part of the extra-ministerial branch of the Commonwealth's Ministry of Home Affairs. That's the guy that had the coup d'etat done on him. Anyways, the intelligence agency created by the Commonwealth's Ministry of Home Affairs that Rindo Natsume belongs to. They are still in the process of becoming a formal organization, as they were only formed fairly recently. The Rindo Natsume was transferred there from the army, taking the position of a low-ranking technical officer. The National Security Bureau is an organization that is heavily influenced by its administrative officers. Are there any that I've missed again because the game is being a bitch? Okay. Meaning, the man that Indo Natsume currently stands before is the person who oversees the entire bureau. She herself is presently a member of this bureau.
リンドウさん。
はい。
まず、その陸軍式の敬礼をやめてください。
あ、失礼しました。これでよろしいでしょうか。
結構です。
Speaks to Natsume with the same level of respect as a teacher would to their student, but Natsume fails to pick up on this. Even after putting her arm down to a resting position, her body still remains as stiff as a stone statue. Man heaves a lofty sigh, then frowns, displeased with Natsume's continued stiffness.
リンドウさん、あなたがこの内務省外局に来た理由は何でしょうか。
はい。日本連邦政府のインテリジェンスの強化のためと聞いております。
その通りです。
The current administration is in the process of dedicating resources to their intelligence agency, focusing mainly in the areas of covert ops and information gathering. Their efforts, however, are not bearing fruit. The root cause to blame lies with the power struggles between the different ministries. caused by the overly sectionalized bureaucracy typical in the Japanese Commonwealth government. Strengthening the nation's intelligence efforts sounds like a fine plan on paper, but in practicality there is no one government organization tasked with handling that information, which results in the current situation. Each department has its own counterintelligence system. Wait a second. Now there are numerous agencies with the government which exist and carry the word intelligence in their name. Despite all belonging to different departments. The National Security Bureau that Natsume is currently part of is one such agency. This failure has led to the Commonwealth being the laughingstock of the world, and many jokingly call them the intelligence superpower of the world. Working in the Commonwealth is a dream come true for spies.
あなた向きの仕事です。
私向きですか？
She reads over the documents which were handed to her by the director.
頭部カイト。
Therein is a photo of the person, Tobu Kaito, as well as certain information pertaining him.
この人物が何か？
監視してもらいます。
The director hesitates to say the next thing he is about to say, but after a moment of deliberation, he chooses to speak.
彼は陸軍警察が追っている連中と関わりがあるかもしれない人物です。
Oh, that's why she's so suspicious. They actually think he has ties to the radical cadets.
陸軍警察と共同捜査ですか？
いいえ、国土保安局独自の判断です。正木が組織した連中とつながりがあるかもしれないので監視をつけることにしました。何か質問はありますか？
いえ、ここまでは何もありません。
結構です。しかし頭部に正木、そして森の特別区、組み合わせとしては最悪ですね。
The fuck's Tobu Masaki? Hold on a second. Can I go to the... No, I can't. Can I check... A second. Should be able to check in the last time's video because I shut the fuck up. Should be one where just... It's music. That's the game, dumb game. I need to see the moment where I talk about the handsome lad. Like here. Okay, hold on a second.
Why is there a human in those
Wait a
titles
second.
as well?
I need to look at this up. His father and mother are not listed as a Tobu Masaki. Wait, is that... No, probably not. Anyways.
どういうことでしょう？
今のは忘れてください。
了解しました。
The director begins to eye Natsume once more.
私の方から何か質問しなければならないことがあるのでしょうか？
いいえ、大丈夫そうだと思いまして。
何がでしょうか？
あなたにならこの任務を任せられそうです。
No. She fails within a week.
はい。微力を尽くします。
She almost gives him another formal military salute out of habit. Natsume expects to be treated as someone lower in status, which is why her body instinctively reacts as such. She considers herself privileged. In her eyes, she is like a military officer who is finally seeing a mission after years of being relegated to civil service duties.
あそこからサイズの合うものを持って行ってください。
He points to a corner of the
こ
room.
れは制服？
調書に書いてある通り、非監視者は学院生です。
Natsume reads over the information regarding Tobu Kaito in the documents.
天主堂学院普通科中級生。
あなたの見た目なら通用すると思います。 適任ですね。
Wait, so is she older? Or is she younger?
ということはつまり私はこれを着て。
学院に転入しクラスメートになってもらいます。
私で大丈夫でしょうか。私は軍人で。
林道さんがここに飛ばされた、失礼、ここに派遣された意味、私は分かっていますよ。もっと簡単に言いましょうか。局長命令です。
はい。
It's now been 1 week since I started attending Tenshiro Academy. I settled into my life here a lot quicker than I thought I would have. It almost makes me want to believe I lived here once before, or something. As I look at the timetables that have been posted in the classroom, I whisper, "Piece of cake. This mission has been nothing but smooth sailing. Wouldn't mind things staying like this for a year or two even. Feels like I'm on vacation. Maybe I should start thinking about how to best optimize my time? Strange that I'm thinking these things, considering I'm on a military mission."
何が楽なんですか？
Oh, yeah. I stuttered immediately since I didn't expect she'd ask me that.
連邦よりモリノの方が生活が楽ってこと？
All of a sudden, I realized the two of them are standing behind me. Maybe, but honestly I was more talking about class and my school life in general.
それが楽？
Well, I wasn't honestly expecting anyone to accept me as part of the group so readily.
ああ、なるほど。そういう意味でしたか。転校続きだとそういうの気になるよね。
Yep, that's why I honestly need to thank you two. You're a big factor in why I had such an easy time.
カイトくんの人望だと思います。感謝は素直に受け取っておくわ。
Nobody ever told me I'm popular though. That's weird.
お世辞じゃありませんよ。
Thanks for that. I'm keenly aware of how much these two help me on a daily basis. Honestly, that's probably why this feels like a vacation to me.
おい、そこのモブども、さっさと席につけ。
Shimizu appears carrying a desk. Okay. Why is he carrying a desk?
そろそろ朝のホームルームが始まるぞ。
What's the special occasion? I know you're the last person to give a crap about when school starts.
おいみんな、席につけ。転入生が来るぞ。
That bastard completely ignored my question.
ここにいるじゃない。ですよね。
You're not thinking of me, are ya?
お前みたいなのじゃない。もっといい転入生だ。
What did I do wrong?
みんな、聞いて驚け。
I get ignored again. I swear I can never predict this guy.
これから来る転入生は女だ。しかも美人だ。
On hearing that, everyone's ears perk up. Guys are all smiling mischievously, while girls, well, just looking forward to having another one of their gender there. Here, there. Well, Scott, I'm kind of curious on how they're gonna do the whole romance thing between Natsume and Kaito, because, hey, they are from rivaling nations. The center of the commotion is Iwashimizu, acting like his role as the leader of the class is something. Man, I almost feel like an unwanted puppy.
こんな時期に転入生が2人も珍しいわね。ですね。あ、カイトくんは悪くないですよ。
Thanks.
ほら元気出して頭撫でてあげるから。
That's not why I'm hanging my head.
カイトくんはもう転入生ではありません。すでに同じクラスの仲間です。
Is that supposed to be consolation? Though, thinking about it more deeply, I should probably be thankful that I was the first transfer student. I wouldn't have wanted to draw this much attention.
でも なんでいきなり二人も来るんだろうね。他のクラスだってあるのに。なんでしょうね。
I'm in the same boat as the both of them. It's weird.
よし、お前ら全員席につけ。
My neck. Wait a second. My head is itchy. Like right where the fucking headset is, so I had to take it off. There we go. Everyone follows the orders of our unofficially elected class leader. Been here for a week, yet I've never have witnessed what I'm witnessing right now. And I probably never will during the rest of my time here.
あら、みんな静かなのね。
Those are her first words about entering the classroom.
机は、用意してくれてたわね。ありがとう、岩清水くん。
お安いご用です。なんでしたら、あともう一つ持ってきましょうか。
いらないわよ。
She responds to him in utter confusion before looking out towards the hallway.
リンドウさん、入ってきて。はい、失礼します。
I hear a feminine voice accompanied by footsteps entering the classroom. The entire class is waiting eagerly with bated breaths. And Shimizu was right. She is fairly good looking. We are in the presence of a girl who would genuinely be considered attractive by anyone's standards. Sister Therese leaves her podium, going up to the chalkboard and writing the new student's name in neat, perfect handwriting. Rindo Natsume appears to be her name.
こちら、日本連邦からの留学生、リンドウ夏目さんです。では、リンドウさん、自己紹介をお願いします。
He continues to face his class with perfectly straight posture and a nervous face, showing no reaction to what Sister Therese just said.
リンドウさん？はい。
The voice sounded a little shrill there. Wait a second. There we go.
リンドウ夏目です。
No regards to what it might do with her silky hair, she bows deep and forcefully to the extent that it makes an audible sound. Like the first row it just gets whipped by hair. Just leaves lashes all over the faces. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Don't worry, we liked it. She lifts her head and, without fixing her disheveled hair, immediately starts talking. Her face is bright red.
私は連邦出身の、そうじゃなくて、学院に留学してきたものです。私のような若輩者を受け入れていただきまして、誠に感謝いたしております。私は、連邦では、なんて言ったっけ。メモを忘れてる。これ違う。それはどうでもよく。私は、ここ天使堂学院の学院生として、視力を尽くして学業に専念したいと思うとともに、入学の喜びを示しつつ、この場の挨拶と変えさせていただきたい、と、そう思っております。終わりかしら。はい。
There she goes, stuttering again. Her excessive nervousness has the odd effect of making it seem like she's panicking even though she's keeping in the exact same spot. I can only imagine the disarray her thoughts are in right now.
皆さん、仲良くしてあげてください。わからないことがあったら、教えてあげてくださいね。
わかりました。
With Iwashimizu's voice as the cue, everyone starts welcoming her loudly with the cheers of various volumes and rounds of applause. This doesn't feel quite like their reaction to me on my first day.
はい、リンドさん、俺わからないことがあります。
Dude, she's the one that's supposed to be asking us questions.
リンドさんは彼氏がいるのでしょうか。
いません。
Calm down there, no need to answer so fast.
俺立候補します。
募集はかけてません。
Hey, cut that
岩清水転入生困らせるな。
After being subject to a confession on her first day at school at a new school, can't say I'm surprised that she looks so bewildered right now. As the class goes into a frenzy, Sister Louise claps her hands twice to get everyone silent.
はい、皆さん、静かにして。リンドウさん、あの席があなたの席です。
As God, I would have just loved in one route if, like, he tries to, like, say the whole, like, I would put in my, I would like to put in a application to be your boyfriend just before he utters, like, the whole of that sentence. Someone just goes up to him and, like, smacks him over the head with, like, a book or a newspaper or something.
Hi.
Just before she's about to leave and go to her seat, she notices the class eyeing her intently and bows once more.
皆さん、ふつつか者ですが、よろしくお願いします。
Class falls dead silent in a split second. Wait a second, I didn't put the fucking headset on properly. I think I know what's on their minds. Like, what the hell she just meant by that? Likely. Well, even this Therese is giving her a bit of a queer look. Yikes. Already apologizing in advance. The next moment, the silence is broken by a wild fanfare from the guys.
何が？
Their flustered reaction only adds fuel to the fire. I feel so unwanted! Getting this weird feeling of deja vu. During just about every break period, everyone in the class, both guy and girl, swarmed the new girl. They bombarded her with questions and introduced themselves to her first. Seems everyone's eager to become friends with a cool transfer student. Natsume was her name. Really, she's pretty, but she seems a little fishy to me. Also, since she's from the north, I have to be extra cautious around her. If anyone would be able to expose me on not truly being a northerner, it would be her.
カイト君、挨拶しなくていいのですか？はい、リンドウさんにです。
The circle of people surrounding our frightened transfer students shows no sign of dwindling. She seems busy at the moment. I'll wait until later.
そうですか。優しい。
Oops. How so?
リンドウさん、緊張してます。急にみんなから質問攻めにあって混乱してるかもしれません。そのあたりを心配してるカイト君は優しいと思います。
You're exaggerating. I'm fine if she wants to spin me as the nice guy, but in reality, I just plain don't want to talk to her. Considering my mission, it makes sense. That's not the only reason.
カイト、こっちおいでよ。カイトだけだよ、話してないの。
Suguri shouts at me from over in front of the new girl's seat. Both her and May are honestly just so considerate. Smell a bit in my misfortune.
あいつが頭部カイトか？ああ、うん。リンドウさんの前に転入してきたんだよ。同じ連邦出身。なるほど。
I've heard them talking about me. That's when Rinda's behavior suddenly undergoes a drastic change. Her embarrassed starting gaze is now focused directly on me. Her gaze isn't stern, but rather sincere and written with emotion. But I could tell those emotions were mainly on the negative side. Guess my intuition is right sometimes.
どうかしたんですか？
No, it's nothing. I've been given more reason to be wary of her. She knows Tobokata without a doubt. Lunch break is over and we're back in class. Wait, isn't there like a...
アメリカとの間に結んだ日米和親条約による開国からと言えます。これにより200年以上続いた徳川幕府による幕藩体制が揺らぎ、安政7年、
Like I think I remember like something.
桜田門外の変にて世に言う幕末の騒乱が始まりました。
Okay, I remembered incorrectly.
薩摩藩や長州藩などは尊王攘夷を掲げ
I thought that was an achievement for listening to this lecture all the way. As I copy down what's on the blackboard, sneak a quick peek towards the seat diagonal from me. Wonderful new transfer student is watching me. Watching my every move, in the literal sense of the phrase. She monitoring me for some reason? Though it does seem like she's only watching me. So it makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
ねえカイト、林道さんと知り合い？
Nope.
でもずっと見てるよ。
And she has!
何かしたの？
Like what?
そうね、例えば昔親友だった彼女の兄を見殺しにしたとか。
Wow, I'm the coolest dude alive! I like that story!
そこ、静かになさい。
I'm sorry! Man, you got me in trouble.
ごめん。
She folds her hands and apologizes. After that, she turns around and focuses on class without another word said. As for me, well... I'm finding it very hard to concentrate with this person constantly staring at me. After school, as a proud member of the Going Home Club, I get to leave school now. Spent the past week walking home with Mei and Suguri. Occasionally, Iwashimizu would want to join, but I always shooed him away somewhat aggressively. Plan today was to go to the shopping district and buy a few household necessities. At least, that was the plan. My new friend is standing behind the shoe locker, staring at me. Pays no attention to all the odd looks she gets from other students passing by. She simply watches me, not moving an inch. What is your deal? Seriously. At this point, she has to know Tobukato in some way. That, and she has reason to be suspicious of him. Of course, the irony being that any onlooker would label her the suspicious one. I think I just saw a mosquito. I immediately fucking lost sight of it. Because it flew by the black printer. It activated stealth mode. It got the right camouflage on, unlike Rin. Thinking about Yanis! That's actually pretty fitting for the current situation. There's someone completely failing to be stealthy. And I suddenly lose sight of a mosquito because of fucking camouflage. That is fucking amazing. Even though I'm looking straight at her, she doesn't budge an inch. Whatever, I'm going home. If I stayed here any longer, I'd just be bothering the rest of the people leaving. Also, I don't want to draw attention to myself for obvious reasons. She's following me. Just as I assumed she would. A rough estimate of the distance separating us would be 15 meters. That's more or less the optimal distance you want to be at when tailing someone. But for her, it's not an approximation. She's keeping herself exactly 15 meters behind me at all times. I'm now crossing the Great Tenshiro Bridge and she's still following me at the exact same distance. How long is this going to last? Considering the distance we've walked, doubt any of the other students here can tell I can tell she's following me. That's a plus for me. She's not even really tailing me, to be honest. Just following me for some reason. Funny part being, she probably thinks she's properly tailing me. She's quite troublesome, but I don't mean that as a compliment towards her. What do I do? Never thought she'd follow me this far. Here we are at Meizo Tenshiro, one of the many male dormitories here at Tenshiro Academy, and the one that I call my home. Now she sure as hell can't live here. Or maybe one of her friends is here? Well, speculating about that is pointless. I know the answer. It's obvious that her objective is me.
じー
He's hiding in a shaded area in the dorm lawn where people rarely walk through. Going to have to make up my mind soon. Do I chase her off or go with another option? I hesitate to do something out of worry that I'd draw attention, but if this goes on any longer, I'll have no choice. So I ready myself and take action. Hey there!
あれ私
She looks around restlessly before pointing at herself. Rindo Natsume!
いや奇遇だね
Right.
どうしたんだいきなり話しかけてきて
I know you were the one following me. Ask yourself that.
私はつけたりしてないぞ
Are you serious? You're really gonna try and play dumb on me?
とぼけ方も何も私は偶然ここを通り過ぎただけだここは男子寮か
Ah, just passing by, eh? Do you live around these parts?
いやもっとこっちだ
Then what are you doing going this way?
それはあっちに行きたかったからだ
She points in the completely opposite direction. I don't know what's what's over there. I don't think I've ever been there myself.
というわけだから失礼する頭部カイト
Stop her as she tries to head off, hands and legs shaking. Wait. Why this whole charade? What are you after?
よう用事か私はあっちに海を見に行こうと思ってたのだ
It would seem she herself doesn't know what's over there. That's why she set the ocean. She might be even more directionally challenged than me. She's been acting weird this whole day.
何の話だちっとも変じゃないぞ
Why are you looking at me with such hostility? Calm down.
人聞きの悪いことを言う目どころか敵そのものだろ
What? I'm your enemy?
しまったこれは言ってはいけないことだったのか敵と言ってもあくまで仮想だとりあえず敵として考えて行動しておくという危機意識の問題だ
Okay. I don't think that'll be necessary.
そうかよかった
She's so loose-lipped that I'm at a loss for words. What buffoon even sent her here? They better have her returned at once, or she's bound to cause them major problems. Anyway, getting back on topic. This problem is in my hands. Nothing good can come out of being near this girl. Might be amusing to watch her antics, but I don't have the time to be playing around. I should avoid coming into contact with her as much as physically possible. However, I still have to find a way to deal with the situation at hand. And I have no ideas.
できれば今のを忘れてほしい
Wait a second, my ear is itchy. There we go. Forget what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
そうか
That's the first time in a game where they actually picked up on that. Like I've never seen a game where they actually picked up on that. Seriously. It's kinda sad. I hope she doesn't think I've truly forgotten. Though I have no method to confirm that. But even if there was, I wouldn't do it.
それじゃあ偶然にも出会った頭部カイトさようなら
See you later. Thank goodness. She's finally leaving. I sigh in relief.
あお前たち何してるんだ
Right after I say goodbye and wave her off, I hear an all too familiar voice.
両転入生じゃないか新旧揃い踏みのようだな
Ushimizu. It's the last person I want to be here right now! Sun appearance also confuses Rindo. Hey there, what are you doing here?
今日はどうしたんだどうも何も今日は同好会の活動日ではないか
Why do you expect me to know that?
シスターにも顧問を断られ、人数割れした我々に物質という上等なものはないのだ。故に東部カイトの部屋を集会場にしようかと。
The worst part is he's dead serious. You can see two guys behind him. They bow in shame. These guys actually have a bit of decency in them. I honestly feel sad that they have to be friends with a monkey like Iwashimizu. Scram, Iwashimizu! My room isn't your hangout spot!
なら集会はどうするんだ。
That's not my problem!
とぼけるな。知った知らないで通る話と思うなよ。
What responsibility?! I can't! It's like I'm talking to a brick wall!
なんてことだ。俺たちの安住の地が無本物に占拠されたばかりに。
Can you stop crying, dude? Seriously. He looks up to the sky in resignation as he cries crocodile tears. His two friends visibly cringe and try to non-verbally tell him to leave with them. Such considerate guys, I like them. God only knows how they ended up as Iwashimizu's lackeys.
あ、わかった。そうか、そういうことか。
His eyes light up as he has a light bulb moment. At this point, I'm just waiting for the stupidity to flow out of his mouth. He moves uncharacteristically fast, making his way to my side before whispering something into my ear.
お前らできてたんだろ。
Ah. Takes a good second for the meaning behind that to sink in. Look over at Rindo and Natsume and our eyes meet. By my girl, he meant my girlfriend.
なんだ、そういうことならさっさと言ってくれよ。
Sorry, but we're not a thing.
そういや、彼女ずっとお前のこと見てたもんな。
Yes, she was, but there's nothing between us, and I mean it.
二人とも連邦出身だもんな。
Okay? So what? Do you think every guy from the Commonwealth is dating every girl from the Commonwealth?
確かに、これは俺が悪かった。野暮だったな。岩清水宗則は馬に蹴られてなんとやらだ。
Do you think you're funny or something?
さあ野郎ども、帰るぞ。紳士は人の恋路を邪魔しないものさ。
A gentleman also wouldn't be part of this titty team or whatever. Members of the Society for Lovers of the Unseen Big Titty thus make their retreat, still under the wrong impression that me and Rindo are a thing. On the other hand, I'm glad they're gone, but on the one hand, I'm glad they're gone. On the other hand, I might want to clear up that misunderstanding. Actually, how did this guy even figure out where I live? Seriously, something else. Now with them gone, it's just me and the Rindo Natsume.
あれは岩清水はお前の友達か。
As much as I hate to admit it, yeah.
そうか。
She looks at Iwashimizu and his buddies with a gaze riddled with confusion. Also, just forget what that guy said. He's loco.
言ってたこと？
No worries if you didn't hear it.
そうか。
Are you still going to see the ocean?
海？あ、そうだ。そうだった。では東部カイト、私は先を急ぐ。
Have fun. She thus leaves the Mesotinchiro dormitory with the same stiff robotic movements that I saw in the classroom earlier. Hopefully no more interruptions keep her here. Following day! As I'm walking across the Great Tenchinu Bridge to get to school, I spot May and go say hello. Morning, May.
カイトくん、おはようございます。
We exchange greetings and walk together. Many of the other students are walking this bridge on their way to school. Down today is probably when this bridge sees the most pedestrian traffic. This is just a normal weekday for Morino.
今日もいい天気ですね。
Yep. The temperature is gradually getting warmer. Soon enough, the ocean will be blistering hot from all the sunlight.
キラキラ光って綺麗です。
Very true. Almost feels like we're on the high sea in a sense. While on our long walk across the bridge, we look out at the ocean. You know, I wonder if a lot of people fish around here.
カイトくん、聞きました。
Huh? What news?
リンドウさんと付き合っていたんですね。
What?
昨日の夜、スーちゃんから電話があったんです。カイトくんがリンドウさんを部屋に招いていたって聞きました。
Suguri, why? My head is spinning. Well, not my head, to be precise, but my thoughts. I have no idea how this happened, nor what exactly May was told. But regardless, this is not good.
カイトくん、昨日はリンドウさんと話す機会を私たちに譲ってくれてたのですね。
I did that?! No wonder she didn't pick up on it! That never happened!
はい。同じクラスになれてよかったですね。
How? Wait, first off, what exactly were you told? I already pretty much know, but I want to make sure.
リンドウさんとカイトくん、恋人同士と聞きました。よかったですね。
I'm done with this! I break off into a mad dash.
カイトくん、どうした？
I cross the gate, run towards the school building, and see Suguru standing there. Suguri!
あ、話題の人だ。リンドウさんってカイトのこと追いかけてきたんだって？
Why are you mad?
別に。
Well, whatever. Hey, why are you mad? I'm the one that should be mad here!
何怒ってるの？
No, I wasn't saying I was specifically. Anyway, we have more important things to talk about. Who told you about the thing you told to May over the phone yesterday?
あ、ひょっとして内緒にしてたの？どうせすぐバレるんだから。
Thank you for the advice. So fess up who told you.
誰か知りたい？
Well, I already pretty much know, but I want to know for certain.
多分その想像で大正解よ。
お、どうし頭部。どうだい？昨日はお楽しみだったかい？
Reasons entirely unknown to me. He walks up to me with the most brazen smirk on his face.
その様子だと楽しんだようだな。俺のジェントリーな対応に感謝しろよ。お前の使用で我々の公務を遠慮したのだからな。何怒ってんだ？照れてんのか？連邦の転入生ってやつは純情だな。そこが素朴でいいのかもしれんな。
Like you can't hear it, but I in my head just can hear him like. Come with me.
なんだよ。いら。おい。
Find the most secluded area I can and begin my cross-examination. You and I need to talk about a few things.
なんだ。
Look, Linda Natsume and I aren't together. We aren't even friends.
おう、そうか。
She was there purely by coincidence. I promise you.
なるほど。そういうことか。
So please stop spreading false rumors about us. That's not cool. If you could tell the truth to anyone you told, that would be great. Are we clear?
やべえ。多分クラス中に広まってる。
I leave Iwashimizu behind and immediately make a beeline towards the classroom. Rendo Natsume! I quickly spot her with a group of girls. Questionable bonding started early, I guess. Her face is bright red and she looks bewildered beyond belief. Hey Rendo, we need to talk!
ちょっと待って。
Take her arm and bring us out to the hallway. After a bit of time elapses, we see Mei and Suguri approaching us.
はあ、カイトリンドウさんも一緒だ。
Sorry, but could you give me and her a bit of alone time now? Don't worry, I'll explain everything to you later, I promise. Say nothing more and wait for the reply. There's nothing more for me to say.
はい、わかりました。
She readily believes me. Or maybe not. It might be her blind trust in me. Thank you for your cooperation!
あの二人、やっぱり付き合ってたのかな？違うと思います。そうなの？わかりません。でも、二人きりで話したいというのは本当だと思いました。そうよね。あんなに真剣に言われたら断れないよね。はい。スーちゃんならそう言ってくれると思ってました。それじゃあ、教室のみんなが探しに行かないように抑えておきますか。
I had the perfect place in mind for our little chat. Perfect. Nobody here. After stepping out to the rooftop, I go and stand in front of the steel door. This way I know if anyone tries to come up here.
おい、どういうつもりだ?
I've put her in a bad mood. Well, that's quite understandable. I practically kidnapped her for all intents and purposes. We're short on time, so I'll get straight to the point. People think you and I are dating.
それはクラスメイトから聞いた。間違いだと否定しておいたぞ。
Good. So now moving on.
問題?
The one who started it all was Yoshimizu. You remember the goofy guy from yesterday, right?
あいつか。岩清水か。
Feel the bloodlust radiating from her being. Hey, calm down. Let's not go too off the rails. I accidentally smacked my microphone because I tend to gesture a lot while making these. Like I get too into character, basically.
しかし、おかしな噂が流されては、私は迷惑だ。
I feel your anger, really. But please, just calm down and listen to me.
なんだ?
You were loitering around my dorm, right?
あれはたまたま通りかかった。
Well, that's not important right now. The fact of the matter is that you were there. And Yoshimizu saw you there. So we can't exactly deny that we were together. You see what I'm saying?
確かにそうだと思う。
He's being surprisingly cooperative. So, I propose we go with the following scenario. You came to see me because you wanted my advice on something.
どうして?
Well, I can't think of any other reason you'd have to come talk to me. Well, there's one, I suppose. I'm not entirely convinced my intuition is pointing me heavily in its direction. She had some sort of business with me. Kaito, I should say.
Huh?
That's why she can neither affirm nor deny my words. As for why you chose me specifically? Well, we're both northerners. Wanted my advice on how to adjust to life here. Or specifically, how to make friends in our class. It's much easier to confide in someone from the same home country as you know.
見くびるな。私はお前に頼らなくても大丈夫だ。
I know, I wasn't saying you weren't. I just want you to act that way.
なぜだ? なぜそのようなことをせねばならない?
So we can clear up that misunderstanding.
それはただ言えばいいだろ?
You already tried that, didn't you?
それは...
You probably tried telling them time and time again. People always seek things that are interesting. If a certain information turns something boring, they'll ignore it. That's how rumors spread. Wait a second. So we'll say we felt a camaraderie because of our shared home country. Nobody will suspect anything.
それからどうするんだ?
I'll say you came to me for advice, and you nod along. After that, well, face of my two best friends pop in my mind. Mei and Suguri will handle the aftermath.
メイとスグリ?
Yukishiro Mei and Saotome Suguri. They're great people. I'd prevent them if I were you. That should be everything I need to say. Now I just have to wait for a reaction. I really don't want this boyfriend-girlfriend rumor to blow up any more than it already has. And I know for certain that Rindo feels the same. Wait a second. My fucking eye. There's nothing more disgusting than your eye itching. Alright, so we should have no qualms cooperating. So she should have no qualms cooperating with me in theory. Wait a second. I must just call this parts. Wait a second, because it keeps fucking saying it. It's okay. Yeah, that's her line. Yes.
正木仁という男を知っているか
Oh, never heard of them.
そうかなら何が目的だ
Huh? Banko? Why are you asking me these things? Wait, I feel like I've been in this situation before.
とぼけるな東部カイト
Wait a second.
この森野に何しにやってきた
My fucking glasses are dirty again. They're even more dirty than Ayachi. If you don't get that reference, watch fucking Sabbath the Witch. Sabbath of the Witch. That's the name. I could feel the fire in her eyes. She's absolutely determined to get an answer out of me. After seeing how embarrassed, panicking, and flustered she can get, I almost find it hard to believe she is capable of such an intense, fear-imposing gaze. Had it been sprung on me without warning, I no doubt would have cowered before her.
答えろ
There we go. Do I answer honestly? Yes or no? Let's go ahead and save here. And let's open up the walkthrough for hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. Not minigame. Good boy. Not the minigame. Good boy. Choices. There we go. So I want to get to know Morino is for the May route, and I want to properly graduate from Tenchido Academy is Natsume-Route. Okay, good. And go with this then. I want to graduate from Tenchido Academy. That's my goal. If I just save here, will it? Yes, it does officially say Natsume-Route. Good. Just to make sure. Can I just save? I can't. Let's just save over that then, I guess. That's my goal. I think about my answer. More importantly, why? Why did she ask me such a question? Does she know my true identity, perhaps? No, I doubt it. Intuition is telling me that's hardly possible. But it's odd. Like she and I have met somewhere, before, somewhere.
答えられないのか
Just give me a sec. She's rushing my answer, but I keep my calm and continue thinking. How would you want to know about my end goal? Or rather, Tobukaito's end goal? Does she know about my mission, perhaps? And why she's monitoring me? No, that can't be. If she knew, she would have asked me that question. Well, considering how she is, logic may not apply. The painfully bad attempts at spying on me make me want to believe that she's like that and with everything. Though the reality is that not even I know all the details surrounding my mission. So then, maybe she actually knows why I'm here? Knows why I'm here?
何をブツブツ言っている
Maybe she's someone who needs Tobukaito for some reason. She'd be someone from a different organization than the one I'm in. Security branch of the UPJ Military's Intelligence Branch. Who now needs my cooperation to accomplish some mission? That leaves too many holes. How would she use such roundabout ways to get in contact with me? Is her plan to corner me in this situation using the spying as bait? Exactly give her any answers without first knowing who she is. So I should prioritize the mission here, first and foremost. Namely, living the life of Tobu Kaito here in Morino. Tobu Kaito's goal will be my answer.
目的は何だ？答えろ。
Well, graduating.
なんだって？
I, Tobu Kaito, want to graduate from Tenjiro. Give her the honest truth. She makes a flabbergasted face, which I have to say is quite adorable. But it only takes a moment for her face to tense back up. She glares at me with a stern gaze. It's very evident that she's angry. I can only wonder why she looks so cute despite that.
だけるな。そんな理由が私に通ると思うのか。
By what? It's the only girl I have. Not technically lying.
私がなぜここに派遣されたと思っている。
What?
しまった。
The anger changes to panic as her eyes dart around here, there, and everywhere. From astonishment to anger and finally panic. She really is all over the place. I don't know if she's in a state of attentively listen to what I'm about to say, but I'll say it anyway. I can't speak for your situation, but at least to me, the most important thing right now is making it to graduation. This is my new life now, so I have to make the most of it.
住む世界。
I consider it that, yeah. Since this is all I've got, I can't afford to screw things up. You're a transfer student too, so I'm sure you got what I'm talking about.
何をだ？
For us transfer students, the academy is our only home. That can change with time, but we have to fit in at the academy first. Otherwise, we'll get nowhere. That's why I want to be a part of the school. I want to study hard and make friends and graduate.
守る。
Well, that's not the only reason.
だけじゃない。
I smile in spite of myself, seeing the curious look she's giving me. I don't know why. I just like this place. I really do. I want to protect it. Suddenly her expression changes. The way she directs at me is now entirely different to everyone prior.
お前が守りたいのはここでの生活。いや、それとも違う他の何かか？
What do you mean? Her expression grows more serious. Her eyes are still planted on me, but I feel that she's thinking of someone not me.
例えば、この国を、いや、この森野という町を混乱に陥れようとしている者がいたとして、そんな人物のために動いているということはないか？
No, absolutely not. There's nobody I'd even do that for. Just want to protect my life here. To have a home, a place to belong. Her expression loosens up as she continues to stare at me.
お前のその思いには共感を覚える。
Huh?
卒業したいという思い、信用しよう。
Well, my question is still unanswered. She suddenly says that she'll believe me. The words must have sounded so shaky that she felt she had to say that out of pity. Thank you.
ばっちゃんが言ってたんだ。守りたいものがある人間は信用していいって。
Your granny?
そうだ。
From her boasting tone, I imagine she must hold her grandmother in high regard. There's something interesting today.
何をだ？
Call your grandma Granny. I think her true personality is showing now. Upon returning to the classroom, we see that Sister Therese is already there, so I wait until the first break of the day to explain everything to the class. The whole story of how she wanted help integrating into the class came to me specifically since I'm from the north like she is. It was a breeze, mainly because I'd went over what to say with Natsume beforehand. Thus, the annoying rumor about us being a couple is no more. Come on, Natsume, go on and introduce yourself.
夏目？
Is that okay?
別にいいが。
So, are you gonna introduce yourself to everyone?
わかってる。改めてみんなよろしく。
I could just go ahead and close that by Like I kept open the choices tab. Right. Mei and Suguri, upon hearing that, go up and say hello.
よろしく、リンドウさん。よろしく、ユキシロさん。あ、溶け込むなら、もっと親しげな呼び名の方がいいですよね。そうですね。
Fuck.
なっちゃん？私のことか？はい、なっちゃん。いいですね。可憐でしなやかなイメージがなっちゃんらしく思います。はあ、しない。私のことはメイとお呼びください。メイは普通に名前だよな。なぜ私だけなっちゃん。こういう子なのよ、メイは。諦めてなっちゃん呼ばれなさい。そうか。それじゃ仕方ないな。
Did she choose to be obedient now of all times? And why did you choose to be?
私のことはすぐりでよろしく。夏目でよろしく、すぐり。
Various members of the class, many girls, go up to Natsume and strike up conversation with her. Looks like we've resolved everything for the time being. Whew!
よかったな。誤解が解けて。
Yoshimizu puts his hand on my shoulder, to which I quickly jerk away. You're the one who brought this whole who brought about this whole chaotic ordeal. I want to hear some apologies, bud.
まあまあ、気にするなよ。結果オーライだ。
And why are you taking credit for that? Even though I gave him crap over it, I have to agree. They're pretty relieved right now. Afternoon homeroom is dismissed, and school is now out.
東村山家へ行きませんか？
Oh yeah!
それは？
Natsume and I tilt our heads in puzzlement.
喫茶店です。喫茶店。
I return my head back to neutral position, but Natsume is still tilted. So what you're telling me is this is the perfect hangout spot for members of the Going Home Club.
なるほど。
So she says, but she still seems confused. Her eyes are wandering.
それじゃ行きますか。
Oh, you're coming too?
東村山家と来れば私も一緒よ。なるほど。
She still seems clueless, but I get the feeling that she doesn't care to change that. You walk through the streets of the shopping district. Take a turn at an intersection and walk on for a while longer. Then suddenly Mei and Suguri stop. A fancy-looking sweet shop stands before us. The Higashi Moriyamake. So you all call it traditional tea house. So you all call traditional tea houses cafes in Morino? That's interesting.
喫茶店だよ。ケーキ屋さんでもあります。
Cakes?
洋菓子店か？和菓子屋じゃないのか？あんみつとか。
Fuck is Anmitsu? Anmitsu. Anmitsu, there we go. Let's go ahead and change it to English so I just have to read it out. Anmitsu is a Japanese dessert that has been popular for many decades. It is made of small cubes of agar jelly, white translucent jelly made from red algae. The agar is dissolved with water or fruit juice, such as apple juice, to make the jelly. It is served in a bowl with sweet anzuki bean paste, or anko, the un part of anmitsu, boiled peas, often gyuhi, and a variety of fruits such as peach slices, mikan, pieces of pineapples, and cherries. The anmitsu usually comes with a small pot of sweet black syrup, or mitsu, the mitsu part of anmitsu, which one pours onto the jelly before eating. Anmitsu is usually eaten with a spoon and fork. Huh. Interesting.
まあまあ、入ってみればわかるわよ。
Actually, let me just check something. Okay, that didn't give me anything there.
すぐり、いきなり押すな。
She shoots a frightened glance my way. I imagine plenty of students your age hang out there. I make my voice intentionally loud and clear. Natsume then shuts her mouth in resignation and lets Suguri push her inside.
では、私たちも参りましょう。
After you. Once all of our party is inside, a man who I assume to be the store owner asks us to follow him to our table. We each take our seats, look around the cafe a bit, and open our menus. Natsume looks at me and mimics whatever I do. Is she that nervous? Wow, this place is all about cake. It's cake everywhere on this menu. No daifuku, kashiwamochi, or anything.
見たことないの。昔は和菓子屋さんだったと聞きました。
The building sure looks it. May and Suguri chat amongst themselves, trying to decide what to get while glancing over the menu. As I'm looking myself, one cake catches my interest, and I point it out to Natsume. How about this chocolate cake here? Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
うまいのか。
No, I've never tried it. Look over there. Here, there. Those people got one, and it looks delicious.
食べたことないのにわかるのか。
Sorry, you're right. It was a bit silly of me.
なあ、本当に和菓子がないな。あれ、大福に似てるが違うのか。
Knowing my apologies, she points at another customer. Recognizing how rude that is, I quickly lower her arm.
ほら、大きな大福のような。あれは特製チーズケーキだよ。メニューのこれ。チーズケーキ。中にあんこは入っていないのか。あの白いのは餅ではないと。中がチーズスフレで、外の白いのはバタークリーム。そうか。
She's very evidently let down.
あんこのケーキもありますよ。この小倉あんとホイップの和風ロールケーキがそれです。小倉あん。なるほど。
This time, I see actually seems to indicate genuine understanding. I knew I made the right choice in introducing her to Mei and Suguri.
では私はこれにしよう。
Don't look at me with that giddy face. The owner comes back with our cakes. He places them in front of us. He places them each in front of us, as well as plates containing what seems to be daifuku in front of me and Natsume. We didn't order that.
当店のまかないですのでお気遣いなく。
Sorry, could you repeat that?
転入祝いにどうぞ。だそうですよ。
Excuse me, what? How does he know?
私たちが転入生だと知っているのか。
Exactly!
会話が聞こえていたんじゃないかな。よくあることよ。
Okay. I'll have to be cautious about what I say here. But still, that was his way to make these for us.
あれ、きっとさっき言ってた特製チーズケーキの小サイズよ。え、大福じゃないのか。あ、本当だ。香りが違う。よかったですね。
Seriously, gotta make sure to thank the owner when he comes back.
あの人店長じゃないわよ。
According to Suguri and Mei, he's the owner's son, and he's also around our age. Apparently he's a young talent in the baking world. He receives praise from everyone who tries his creations. His cakes are so incredible. Even pâtissiers from first-class hotels hold him in high regard. That is how he came to earn the nickname Grandmaster H. Oh, this is good stuff. You're gonna call him Grandmaster too now. Put a smile on our face with minimal effort. Every guy in the world would die to have those levels of swagger.
あ、一口で食べた。もっと味わいなさいよ。
I am though! I'm savoring it in my stomach.
マスターさんも喜んでいると思います。
May comes in to defend me. Or maybe she didn't, and simply stated her honest thoughts. But either way, Suguri is right. I ought to eat slower. To tell that to Natsume as well, but that may be tough.
もぐもぐ。もぐもぐ。
Whoa, slow down, savor your food. She chews furiously as she moves her fork from mouth to plate, mouth to plate. But despite that, cake on her plate isn't going away very quickly. It only occurred to me just now. Pieces of cake she eats are immensely tiny. It's quite clever, I have to admit. You can eat fast while technically eating slow.
うまいんだ。
Glad you like it.
こんなものがあるとは思いもしなかった。
Really? Her mind is convinced, and she won't accept anything otherwise. I got full after a few bites of my cake and give the rest to the girls. You all can have the rest. It's great, but I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
いいのか？
Her look is so serious it catches me off guard. I can only nod in response.
ありがとう。東部カイトはいいやつだ。なるほど。カイトはケーキを少ししか食べないのね。また誘っていい？
It's very nice of her and quite calculating at the same time. It still makes me happy. Sure, I love the coffee at least.
紅茶も美味しいですよ。次に来た時は頼んでみてください。
Sweet, I will then.
いやー、素晴らしいな。森野というところは。
After leaving, we say farewell to Mei and Suguri, and Natsume and I continue walking together. The fact that she and I are now walking side by side like friends in light of yesterday's events is almost hard to believe. Wonder if she feels that same sense of disbelief?
あのような洋菓子が存在するとはな。認識を改めねばなるまい。
I'm just scratching myself behind my ear. There he also doesn't look that bad! Like, he isn't as handsome as in last part's CG. But he still doesn't look bad. He's not the fucking file picture. Anyways.
生半可な覚悟では作れないぞ。あれは森野という特殊な環境が生み出した芸術かもしれない。
I'm just glad you realized their greatness.
バカにするな。それくらいはわかるぞ。マスターの所作を見ればな。
Said it. He's super cool.
ああ、マスターは最高だった。
Say this place is worth going to just for his awesome service.
ああ、まるで舞を見ているかのようだった。
Yeah, I wouldn't go quite that far. By the way, what'd you get to take home with you?
ケーキか？芋あんの和風ロールケーキとスイートポテトだ。どちらも美味しそうだった。
Oops. You're all set then.
しばらく通い詰めてコンプリートしたいところだ。
You'll not run out of money.
小遣い？ああ、大丈夫だ。経費だ。
Really? You guys have it made over there! Shit, I'm so jealous! Wait, I didn't give him the business expense. What the hell is she thinking? One thing though. I wouldn't mention the part about the business expenses around anyone.
なんでだ？
Maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I highly doubt anyone would think of that as anything more than a joke. They would assume she meant her allowance, and just called it that for some odd reason. In that sense, maybe she's the perfect fit for a mission requiring you to live a normal life.
どうした？何？
Nothing.
そんな目で見てもケーキはやらんぞ。
What? I don't care. It's all yours.
元よりそのつもりだ。そういえばすぐりにも羨ましがられたな。
I'm not jealous. But anyway, what made Suguri so jealous?
ドルから1個までだそうだ。美味しいケーキは大抵カロリーが高いとか。
Huh.
しかし私は思う。マスターならきっと低カロリーで何個食べても安心なケーキを作ってくれるに違いないと。
He's the man, that's for sure. Oh, she has quite a lot of faith in him. I would almost say she regards him as a personal hero.
そうだ、東部カイト。ありがとう。
What?
お礼だ。
Well, yeah, I'm more than familiar with the meaning of the expression, thank you.
なら聞くな。説明する手間が省けるから。
Sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing? That's not what I meant. I meant what, as in why.
決まってるだろ。クラスメイトとしての感謝だ。
I'm still not sure I follow.
察しが悪いな。
My bad.
いや、私も悪かった。はっきり言おう。お前のおかげで安心してクラスに馴染めた。礼を言う。ありがとう。
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
もちろん、私一人でもできたことだ。
Very questionable.
だが、たった2日で馴染めたのは、お前のおかげだ。助かった。ありがとう。
So earnest. That's nothing.
ひょっとして、お礼にケーキを渡せというのか？
No, I'm not gonna ask.
本当に言わない？
Why is she so insistent about this? I have trouble understanding her sometimes. Would you give me one if I did?
仕方ない。礼はちゃんとやらないといけないからな。名残惜しいが、これも社会人の務めだ。あ、ちょっとだけ最後に見ていた？どんなケーキを家で食べようと思ったのか、ちゃんと見ておきたいんだ。ケーキのご尊顔を目に焼き付けておいて。あ、目にゴミが。
Okay, you can have it! Just take it and eat it, please! Stop that, for my sake! You're putting me into a very mischievous mood and I want to tease you!
本当に？
If you really want it so bad, I could just, like, re-gift it to you.
そうか、ありがとう。
There's a headache.
それじゃあ、私がお礼にケーキをまず渡して。
Well, figure of speech, just take it with you!
そっか、そうだな。その方が手間が省けていい。
You're pretty needlessly time-consuming yourself, you know that.
すまなかったな。
I don't believe you're really sorry about that. I'm right, aren't I? Can't find her apology sincere when she's grinning so happily. You know what? I don't mind that. If she's smiling, that's fine. I'm not looking for you to repay me with this, but I do have a suggestion. How about we vow to join forces?
共同戦線？
Well, I know your true identity and you know mine, and we both have secrets to keep. So we always have to be on guard around our normal classmates. Her eyes suddenly gleam with focus and determination. He's ready to listen. Fuck. So we'll help one another out for our mutual benefit. We see the other in a compromised situation, we assist. That's the general idea.
なるほど。納得だ。
Perfect. Here's to our new partnership then, Natsume.
よろしく。
Why don't we go ahead and decide on a hand sign?
ハンドサイン？
It's basically our battlefield. Aside from verbal communication, we also need something non-verbal to signal each other with.
わかった。決めておこう。
We quickly decide on a hand sign to use, then say goodbye for the day. She's gonna fuck up the hand sign at the first sign of trouble, isn't she?
失礼いたしました。
This soundtrack also sounds like it could be from a certain game or show. Like the dee-doo-dee-dee just sounded so familiar, like the beginning. Excuse me. Oh wait, that's her line. Excuse me, Rindle. The door to the faculty room opens, and I see Natsume doing about face in standard military fashion. Hey Natsume, is that really necessary?
何のことだ？
The fact that she herself doesn't realize it only makes it all the more concerning. It's not really my problem, but I find it hard to not take notice of her peculiar behaviors. Showing your teachers respect is the common thing to do, but Natsume's respect goes way too... But Natsume's respect goes way too far. There, I've read it! Even saluting. People don't normally do that, you know.
私の周りでは当たり前のことだったが。
Well, certainly. someone in the military. You almost make me wonder if you're doing that on purpose to draw attention from normal civilians.
そんなわけないだろ。
It may seem like nothing to you, but it stands out to others, I promise.
だったらどうすればいい？胸に手を当てるべきか？
Oh, those are bad habits you need to get rid of. What you need to do is give a slight bow.
わかった。今度からそうする。
あら、転入生諸君。二人で仲良く、どうしたの？
あ、シスター。
Hey! She almost throws her hand up for a salute, but I quickly stop her.
ああ、そうだった。
Feeling a bit of dejection, Natsume bows deeply towards the sister Therese.
挨拶なんて万国共通じゃないんだから、慣れたやり方で構わないわよ。
シスターは寛大です。それに引き換え、カイトと来たら。
Are you kidding me?
でも、ちょっと女の子らしくないかもしれないわね。その挨拶は。
女らしくない。
年頃の女性らしく振る舞うのも、淑女のたしなみというものよ。
Wonderfully simple example, but it could be a bit hard for Natsume.
シスター、それはつまり、私が男らしいということでしょうか。
そう思われるのは嫌でしょ？
Natsume thinks about something for a bit.
いえ、それほどでも。
あら、それはもったいないわね。こんなに綺麗で可愛らしいのに。
She really is an open book.
からかうのはおやめください。
とんでもない。本当にそう思っているわよ。ねえ、ドーブくん。
Why asking me? Actually, we did have a decent amount of girls with us back in basic training. In my honest opinion, I don't think salutes make you look like a man. My chief concern was only that Natsume could risk exposing her identity if she did that too much. If she can break the habit, then maybe she could try to make it into a character quirk or something? Suppose that would work. If you can make your salute cute, I think you would have... You won't have to worry about looking masculine.
わかった。もうやめる。
ドーブくん、お上手ね。
Why do you say that? My critique on her behavior came with repercussions.
今日もいい天気だな。ですわよね。
How do you do, fellow girls?
どうしたの、夏目。何か悪いものでも食べちゃった？なんだか動きが。そんなことはないですわよ。
Hardly. I am moving perfectly normal, like the girl I am. He's becoming so self-conscious about the masculinity thing that it's affecting your speech and confusing everyone.
なるほど。これは恋だな。
Please tell me, how in the actual hell you arrived at that conclusion?
カイトが余計なことを言うからだ。
何？抜け駆けか？
Hey, stop! Don't say something that misleading!
なっちゃんはまだ学院になれなくて緊張してるんですね。
Yeah, exactly, right, Natsume?
同郷のよしみで正直に答えてやる。私はお前に
Why are you so hostile?
女らしくしろとお前が言ったんじゃないか。うわ、なんて大胆な。
No, no, that's not what you're thinking! I swear to God!
じゃあどういう意図だったのか詳しく聞かせてもらおうか。
No, okay. I just wanted to remind her that when in Morino and not the Commonwealth,
それが女性らしさと何の関係がある？
it was a figure of speech, okay?
そんなに力まなくてもなっちゃんは十分に女の子ですよ。
ああ、そうだな。しかもかわゆい女の子。
Her face turns red and she begins to reach for something in her pocket to point at Iwashimizu. Hey, stop! I don't know what you have there, but whatever it is, Don't pull it out! Quickly grab her by the arm and whisper that into her ear. You'll be expelled if you do that, you know?
そうだった。すまない。
You can physically feel the strength leave her arm.
カイト、エリ
Huh?
大変なことになってる。
Something strongly gripped it and created creases. I was holding Natsume, but despite being in the restrained position, she was still able to put her arm around my neck and try to throw me to the ground. Luckily, it was me who she tried it on. A normal person would have fared so well.
皆さん、本当に仲良しですね。
The air is tense, yet May is watching over shenanigans with her usual smile. I thought for a second I had tinnitus. I don't know what the fuck that is in English. I call it tinnitus, but it's just... It's just... I don't know if you know, it's like... sometimes you just hear this really light, like, whistle in your ear. That, basically. And I said tinnitus just because of I don't actually know the name. And that was a joke in, like, a Vicky movie. You probably don't know what the fuck Vicky is. Anyways, so yeah, that was like a joke where Vicky was like at the top of a tower. He was whistling to signal someone to get ready, and like there was an old guy and a woman on the ship. The old guy just suddenly raises his head into the screen, like, "What was that?" And then the girl like, "It's the signal!" Oh, thank God! I thought it was tinnitus. And I don't fucking know what tinnitus would be in English. So yeah, the air is I already read that.
どうせまた説教をするんだろ。
Not going to lecture. But what you did was more than a little overboard.
何のことだ。
What are you hiding in your jacket pocket?
どころにだと。
That thing you're about to point at Yoshimitsu!
ああ、あれか。
Oh, don't worry, it's just my gun! Can't bring weapons to school!
持ち込んでないぞ。必要ないと判断した。
And why'd you reach for something?
つい、癖でな。
Really?
嘘だと思うなら、確かめ。
Buttons her jacket and prepares to remove it. Stop! Stop! I believe you, okay?
そうか。
She then straightens up her clothes like nothing happened. So the problem is your habits. And again, it could always just be a case of me worrying too much. Still, do you not see how people might think it's strange?
うん。確かに。
Barely she realized in retrospect how odd it is in this setting.
条件反射でな。躊躇していたらやられてしまうだろう。
Well, you should confirm that there is a threat first before you do that.
だが、しかし。
Look, we're in not in Commonwealth right now, nor in the UPJ. We're in Special District Morino, which is a militarized zone.
平和な国か。
She looks up towards the sky with a glint of sadness in her eyes. Trouble she's having getting accustomed to peace here might stem from where she hails. He's actually from the Commonwealth, unlike me. But I just have to wonder, is the Commonwealth really in such desperate shape? Is their internal situation so dire that they need to send a young girl on secret operations?
取り乱してすまない。お前がこの共同戦線を裏切るはずもないのにな。
I have my fair share of trouble getting through situations like that smoothly, so I definitely need your help as well, Natsume.
そもそもこのようなケース、あまり例にないだろう。
That is true. No, not what her goal is, nor does she know mine. But we still share a smile and mutual understanding of each other's plight. There's one thing bugging me though. Well, Natsume was on an espionage mission, but her emotions are running way too high, way too often for a mission of that caliber of importance. A person like her would much more suited for regular military operations, in my opinion. Which is why I'm so perplexed by her situation. That's quite rude, but a possibility comes to mind. Maybe this mission has no real strategic significance, and they sent her on it to essentially get rid of her.
なんだ
Nothing. Really feel sorry for her if that was the case. I can't get that thought out of my mind. Auntie, Ron, please! You can also give them your meal ticket, but it's better to just tell them directly. So yeah, that's basically the gist of ordering here.
なるほど。
So, seem like you'll get the hang of it.
ああ、食前の配給を受けることには慣れている。このくらい造作もないな。
I keep telling you to stop saying things like that.
きつねうどんを一つ。
あいや
See, you did it. Proud of you.
まあまあ。
ああ、あんたが噂の転入生第2号かい。
え？
すぐりちゃんから聞いてるよ。はい、おまけ。
She slops another big piece of fried tofu on top of Natsume's tray.
ありがとう。
I actually tried some smoked tofu today because I was at a friend's place and he just randomly brought it out. He like cut off like a slice and was like, yeah, just kind of part of it. Yeah, if you want to try. Yeah, sure. I took like one tiny bite. Gave it back to him. Nope. Nah. That's you, girl, right? Always on top of things.
お揚げが2枚も。
Her eyes are sparkling with joy. She was silent there. Upon hearing Suguri's voice, I turn around to see her and my wiving. Thankfully, we won't have to roam around looking for them now. Thanks for saving us seats.
いえいえ。あと、お揚げもありがとう。
あ、ちゃんともらえた？うん。よかったですね、なっちゃん。これで大きくなれますよ。
ああ。で、何が大きくなるんだ？
Don't ask me.
いや、林道はこう見えて実はすでに大きいのだよ。まさに隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会が注目する期待の新鋭。
Why is he here? Wanna try some of my ramen?
お、湯気で前が見えなくなる。
さあ、みんなでいただきますしよっか。はい。
Sitting in front of Natsume is a bowl of steaming hot udon with 2 well-soaked large pieces of fried tofu on top. She happily holds her chopsticks, eyeing it excitedly, but that is when I notice something. Natsume shares that specific trait with me. It's quite possible that she's about to attract attention again. This is bad! Natsume! I know what to do to get her attention. Give her a hand sign that says, eat slowly.
ああ。
But sadly I was too late. A short period of time that everyone else was looking at what they each got, Natsume downed her bowl of udon.
なっちゃん、どうかしましたか？
あ、いや。
Everyone's eyes are on her and she panics. My choices are limited. Pleads to me for help, though, through her facial expressions. She'll have to do something and quick. That was good.
カイトくん？
Boy, that was some good food. All eyes gather on my bowl, which was full of food not even a minute ago.
そんなに急いで食べてどうするの？
I can make the most of our precious break periods.
よく噛んで食べないと消化に悪いですよ。
Ah, right. If went with udon like Natsume did. Udon's easy on the stomach.
ごちそうさまでした。
From their perspective, it now seems like Natsume finished her meal while we were talking about how fast I ate. Her eating habits were now pale in comparison to mine.
なっちゃんも早いです。
But not today! My plan has failed!
消化にいいとはいえ、誰かが取るわけでもないんだしさ。もっと味わって食べなくちゃ。
咀嚼は一口30回ですよ。はい、どうぞ。
She picks up a piece of one of her side dishes and brings it to Natsume's mouth.
Ah,
Fuck, I skipped something. Everyone doesn't seem to be all that suspicious of her behavior, which is a huge relief.
カイトくんも。
She holds out something towards me without a second thought. Those are the chopsticks that Natsume just had in her mouth. I glance over in her direction to see if she might not want that.
もう。
I didn't as if her. She's actually chewing the whole 30 times. Well, maybe I'm just being oversensitive. Alright then. I eat it. I eat it, keeping a calm face. Oh!
30回。
Oh!
おーい、誰かメガネの曇りを取り去ってくれ。
Dude, you're still struggling with that?
カイト。
Huh? On our way back to the classroom, Natsume suddenly tugs on the sleeve of my uniform.
さっきは、ありがとう。
Yeah, too bad they noticed anyways.
いや、あの程度であれば問題ない。しかしよくわかったな。
Yeah, I know we can be similar. Though I never would have expected to share that same eating habit.
同じじゃない。私の方が早かった。
But I was intentionally eating slower.
なんだと？じゃあ手を抜いたとでも言うのか？
You haven't unleashed your full potential yet! This was not even your full power! That wasn't a contest!
あ、そうか。そうだったな。
She's always so stiff and brusque, but I guess she can laugh and have fun like this too.
この借りは必ず返す。
Sure thing, I'll be expecting something great.
任せておけ。
Her boastfulness has the reverse effect and unsettles me.
カイト、この後暇だよね。
Don't assume that, that's rude. But yeah, I am.
だったらちょっと付き合ってよ。
Where are we going?
なっちゃんとの楽しい交流会をしようかと。
Okay?
交流会？東村山家か？
おお、よくわかったね。なっちゃんのお気に入りですから。
Okay, I think I understand what happened. Natsume was itching to go, but didn't want to go alone. Me and Tsuguri picked up on this and organized this without her knowing. Touched by how kind-hearted my dear friends are, I put my hand on Natsume's shoulder and nod. It's your lucky day, Natsume. Let's go.
知ったような口を聞くなー。
なっちゃんってばすっかりご機嫌になりましたね。
All it took was entering the place and bam! Like a flitch swift. Yes, like a flitch swift. I almost said it again. Like a switch flip was flipped.
しょうがないでしょ。東村山家の神はそれほどまでに魅力がある。
その通りだ。まったくこれだから男というものは。
Then why did you act so offended when I said you could act more feminine?
それとこれとは別問題だ。
Shortly thereafter, the Grandmaster brings us our cakes. Leaves just the way he arrived, without saying a word, radiating coolness with every step.
多くを語らず味だけで勝負をするという謙虚な姿勢。カイト、お前も少しは見習え。
She puffs out air over her nose with a look on her face so triumphant that you'd think she was speaking of her own accomplishments. Still, I won't lie, even I'm feeling a bit of admiration, looking at the somewhat crude yet gallant profile of the Grandmaster from behind. Look, just eat. Your food's gonna get cold.
そんなこと言って元から冷たいものだろうに。
そうでもないんですよ。東村山家のミルフィーユは
何？どういうことだ？
出来たてのほやほやだってこと。
出来たてほやほや。
She stares at the cake for a few brief seconds before noticing the steam rising from it.
バカな。
Bacana! She presses her fork into the cake to confirm, which immediately backfires. The quake squishes and cream comes out, ruining its art-like appearance.
そういう時はですね、倒してからするといいんですよ。
May kindly demonstrates for her. Natsume flips her meal free, just as she was shown.
ナイフも使って食べやすい大きさに切ってみてください。おう。
This time she manages to cleanly cut the cake.
出来たてだと普通はサクッといけるんだけどね。動揺して力んでしまったのか。焦らずじっくり楽しみましょう。よし、これで私も一歩常連に近づいた。
Look, if you use the fork from above, the cake won't fall apart.
下品なやつだな。
I prefer the world wild.
夏目の見てたら私もミルフィーユ欲しくなっちゃった。ねえ、分けっこしない？
There's something on my keyboard. It's gone.
嫌なら別に。いや、そうじゃなくていいのかな、こんなことをしても。
Suguri looks at the confused Natsume with wide eyes. I'm of the opinion that Natsume can be too serious at times. Because of that, she has trouble figuring what to do in situations like this. She's simply she simply never experienced it before. Or, put it differently, she's struggling to live as a normal student. What's the problem with it? You're friends after all.
友達。
Suguri's expression says that, for her, it's something that doesn't need to be spelled out. I single her with my eyes, and it seems like she picks up on why Natsume reacted the way she did.
そうそう、気にしないで。お昼も似たようなことしてたでしょうよ。ああ、言われてみれば確かに。ねえも一緒にいいでしょ？ええ、ぜひぜひ。カイトは？
Sorry, there's not enough of mine left to share. I'm kinda already done.
もう食べちゃったの？さすが早食い選手権の王者です。
Can't believe you of all people are laughing at me. Don't act like you're any better.
TPO をわきまえろ。こういうのはじっくり味わうのが格別なんだ。
Three girls laugh and smile as they share their cakes.
こうしていけば東村山家のケーキ全制覇も夢ではありませんね。いやいや侮れないよ。気づくとすぐ別のケーキが増えてるんだから。新メニューか。ごっくり。だから定期的にこうしてみんなで食べ合いは結構していけばいいと思うわけよ。そうすれば新旧問わず様々なケーキをみんなで食べられるということか。なるほど。スーちゃん賢いです。名付けて東村山会。
Another cup of coffee, please.
ちゃんと聞け。
Thus, by unanimous decision, us four members of the Going Home Club decide to form the Higashiyamura Yamaka Fan Club. I can't seem to understand why they included me, but I won't complain. Coming here is worth it for the amazing coffee the Grandmaster brews, if nothing else. I yawned and now my eyes are tearing up. Which is annoying. This is like one of the big reasons why I hate being tired. By tired, I mean like more tired than usual. After finishing up, we leave and everyone says their goodbyes. You around these parts too?
いや、
Why are you following me?
それは見回りの任務だ。
Excuses! The fuck texted me now? She's telling the truth. Or is she telling the truth or is she not? Quite frankly, I couldn't care less. Our relationship has progressed. I actually find it nice walking shoulder to shoulder with her like this. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
なんだ？
Did you never get to hang out with friends where you were before you came here? Most people don't. I didn't get to either.
だったらなぜそのような質問をする？
I just got curious after watching you act so nervous when the girls asked you about sharing your cake.
ケーキ？あ あの時か。いや違うんだ。あれはだな。そういうことじゃなくて、楽しんでしまっていいのだろうかと。
It's part of your mission, is it not?
そのために友達を作ってもいいのか？
It's necessary for the mission. That's what I'd want to say. I once again see that earnest side of her personality in action. All of her prior missions must have been the type centered around achieving the goal, no matter what the cost. She had the effect of making her unable to go about life without some tangible goal to guide her actions. Personality doesn't allow her to take breaks. She isn't afforded the luxury of relaxation. You had fun eating with them, didn't you? Just come out and admit it. No shame in that.
認める。
We're here to live as normal people, even if that's not what we are. That is both my mission as well as yours, no? Correct me if I'm wrong.
カイト、お前。
Don't worry. Might have thought I was going there, but I'm not going to ask you to stop spying on me. She looks at me with concern on her face. There isn't even a smidgen of distrust or of weariness in those eyes. I think, if anything, she's worried that I might have accidentally leaked important information regarding my mission. It's rather discomforting having her always approach everything with seriousness. What was meant as casual talk became a serious discussion. Worse, now I'm beginning to feel embarrassed. Look, here's how it is. There's nothing wrong with having a good time with your friends. I managed to keep my calm while saying that, thus successfully masking my embarrassment.
そんなことは分かっている。
She probably took that as an insult, which is why she responded angrily. It may seem like bickering, but honestly, I enjoy that bickering.
しかし、友達というのもなかなかいいものだな。
She mutters to herself wistfully. So,
どうした？
we're friends too, aren't we?
バカを言うな。
Wait, what?
お前と私は戦友だろ。
Huh? Why is that yellow text? Huh? Why is there yellow text?
ごめん、本当にごめん。これから
Why is there yellow text? Hold on a second. Let me just go to options. Text skipping. Skip old text, skip all text. So only skip old text. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and actually next to it's like the game. Notification pop-ups. I don't need your help, game. There we go. We got it now. Anyway, so we got that it only skips all text. Let's go ahead and skip. Oh, it's the scene where we get to meet Daddy again. Come again.
お嬢の優しさはお前の
So there we go. It's the dad. It's literally just a scene where we get to meet Daddy again. Yes, I said that like that on purpose to make it weird. Let's go ahead and override this file. Let's actually go ahead and go for the log. This is still here. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Also, I still need to do some jumps in order to get a achievement. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and see ya next time. Bye.